Hey there, my name is Jim Rohn, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you on the power of discipline, unlocking the path to success. Discipline is a quiet but super powerful force. It's like the bridge that connects our biggest ideas to real actions. Without this bridge, our dreams just stay stuck in our minds, never finding their way into the real world. This force is what separates those who wish for a better life from those who actively build it. So, what exactly is discipline? It's the promise to do what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. It's putting your long-term goals first instead of wanting things right away. It's not about punishing yourself, it's about respecting yourself. Discipline isn't about going without. It's a powerful tool to build the life you want. Luck might play a part, and talent gives you a head start. But only discipline keeps you moving forward over time, turning talent into real skill. Discipline is like a frame that holds up our big dreams when we don't feel like doing anything. It's about making a promise to yourself and then being strong enough to keep it. Showing up for your goals on the hard days, just like you would on the easy ones. It's not about being perfect, but about being persistent. Discipline is the power that keeps you moving forward, day after day. With each step, your confidence grows and your goals become easier to reach. To build discipline, we need to understand its main parts. The first part is knowing yourself. Understand what you're good at, what you're not so good at, and what distracts you. Knowing your weak spots is a smart move that helps you create routines to make better choices. The second part is being consistent, which is the core of discipline. Real progress isn't about one big effort, but about doing small things over and over again. Consistency means moving forward a little bit every day. It's not about being perfect, but persistent. Small daily steps turn into big achievements over time. Then there's delayed gratification, saying no to instant fun for a bigger reward later. It's saying no to distractions so you can say yes to your goals. This skill is like a muscle that gets stronger with practice, helping you build a better future. Finally, the fourth part is commitment. It's the strong promise you make to yourself and the decision to keep it even when things get tough. Commitment helps you keep going when things go wrong, building a strong belief in what you can do. Success isn't about luck. It's what happens when you commit to small but steady actions, day after day. Discipline is like the engine that turns talent into real results. Without it, all that potential just goes to waste. True success isn't something you own, it's something you rent, and you have to pay that rent every single day. So, that's how discipline builds success, by helping you create good habits. Discipline gets you started, but habits are what make those behaviors automatic and keep them going for a long time. A habit is something you don't have to decide to do anymore. It's just a part of you. This way, being disciplined saves your brain power for harder problems and helps you focus better. In a world full of distractions, protect your focus. It's your most important asset. Discipline is the foundation of resilience, giving you the strength to keep going when things don't work out. It helps you see mistakes not as dead ends, but as great chances to learn. Instead of giving up, you look at what went wrong, change your plan, and try again. This ability to bounce back is a sign of people who do well, built by showing up, especially when it's tough. Building discipline is like making a muscle stronger. Start with small, clear goals. Instead of trying to change everything at once, which can make you tired, pick a simple goal, like walking for 20 minutes every day. Once that's a habit, slowly make it a bit harder. The second step is to create a routine. Routines help you make fewer decisions and save your willpower, building the foundation for a disciplined life. Set up a strong routine, especially in the morning. When you do important things at the same time every day, it becomes a habit and saves your brain power for more creative stuff. Also, use accountability. Share your goal with someone you trust, a friend, a family member, or a mentor. Knowing that someone is watching your commitment gives you the outside push you need to stay on track. Finally, keep an eye on your progress in a way you can see. A buddy who holds you accountable can give you support and cheer for your wins. Learn from when things don't go as planned. They're not really failures. Figure out why you went off track and change your plan. The rules of discipline aren't just big ideas, they're useful tools for your everyday life. They help turn what you can do into what you actually do. When you're trying to get better at something, like learning a new skill or a new language, you need to keep working at it all the time. You do this by setting aside regular time to learn. Discipline is also what makes a healthy life possible. It's about making small, smart choices every day. Choosing good foods, exercising, and getting enough sleep are things you have to keep doing. When you keep doing them, they add up and make a big difference in your energy, how clearly you think, and how good you feel overall. Being disciplined also makes our relationships stronger because we listen well, respect other people's time, and talk carefully. Finally, a successful work life is built on being disciplined. This means meeting deadlines, putting tasks in order of importance, and always learning new things. Being productive isn't about working more hours, but about working smarter, a skill that comes from focusing and planning in a disciplined way. Life is naturally unpredictable, and challenges are an unavoidable part of it. Discipline doesn't stop problems from popping up, but its real value is in how it gets you ready to handle them well. Instead of being thrown into a mess by a problem, a disciplined mind faces tough times with steadiness and a clear goal. It gives you an inner structure that helps you get through the rough patches, letting you act with purpose instead of panicking, turning possible big problems into situations you can handle. Discipline helps you break down a big, tough problem into small, easy-to-handle steps. This way, you can focus on just the next logical thing to do and keep your momentum going. But real discipline isn't about being stiff. It's about being smart enough to change. When a plan isn't working, a disciplined person stops, looks at what's happening, and changes their plan. They're dedicated to the goal, not necessarily to the first way they thought of to get there. When you face and get through tough stuff, you build up your resilience. Every time you use your discipline to get through a hard time, you make your mind stronger, like building up your immune system. With each win, your confidence gets bigger, and problems seem easier to handle. You get that setbacks don't last forever, and that you have the power to start over. To make the idea of discipline more real, let's see how it can be used in simple plans. If you want to learn a language, a disciplined way to do it would be to study for 15 minutes every single day, no matter what. You would keep track of how well you're doing and be happy about small successes. If you want to get in shape, a disciplined plan doesn't mean doing something super extreme. Instead, you would promise to work out 3 times a week and make healthy meals. Let's apply this to your work life. To do better, start each day by planning your most important tasks. Tackle the hardest one first, a practice called eating the frog, before dealing with smaller problems. At the end of the day, check your progress. This simple routine creates a powerful cycle of getting things done and staying focused, helping you find the key actions for the best results. Find those small everyday things that will help you move forward and make sure you do them all the time. A common mistake is trying to change everything at once, setting a bunch of new goals all at the same time. Instead, trust that all those little efforts will add up to big results. The all-or-nothing approach is a recipe for burnout. Instead, focus on changing just one habit at a time. Another trap is comparing yourself to others, especially on social media. Remember, your journey is unique. Only compete against the person you were yesterday. Finally, don't rely only on willpower. It's a limited resource. Instead, design your environment so that good choices are easier and bad ones are harder. Oops, missing a day is totally normal. It's easy to think, oh well, I messed up, might as well quit. But here's the secret. It's not about being perfect. It's about getting back on track super fast. So, if you miss one workout, just make sure you don't miss 2 in a row. Forgive yourself for the slip-up, and then just focus on taking that next small step. The journey doesn't need a huge leap. It starts with just one purposeful step. Don't wait for the perfect time. The time to start is right now. Pick one small thing to do and promise yourself you'll do it regularly. How big it is matters less than just starting. It's all the little wins each day that build up unstoppable energy, showing you that you can achieve what you set out to do.